Alright everyone, I thought we'd pull a twin flame journey today. In the middle of chaos energy, as I said in my 3 card I just pulled earlier. And right before the full moon, and right before the 1010 portal. We'll do a before and after. So I'll pull another twin flame journey midweek, maybe on Wednesday next week. But let's see where we're headed. Let's see how the brand new BMW of the DF is doing against the 74 Pinto. Worst car ever built, arguably, of the DM. Alright, what's with the polarities here? Let's shuffle the deck for the DF first. Here we go. This is a twin flame journey reading. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, as with all the twin flame journey readings. And there's a whole playlist of these. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, but for the vast majority of you, if you've been here a while, you're keeping up with the polls we've been doing since last July. I'll tell you what. Alright, here we go. Shuffling the deck for the DF. Give me the energy around the DF here, universe. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, the affecting energy around you is the Magician. What did I tell you in a reading when I pulled on you? This was from another deck, by the way. I used a little animal deck in a 3 card I did the other day, where I pulled on all this Empress energy around the DF. And I got a Magician somewhere in there, and I said something. Oh wait, maybe it wasn't that reading. Maybe it was the reading that I did recently for Pluto Forward. I don't know. Could have been an extended. Some reading, the DF got a Magician, and I said, you are attracting things. You've got everything somebody needs. I think it was an extended, now that I think about it. You know, I watch these readings, so you guys know more about them than I do. It's a bit like what William Shatner runs into at Star Trek conventions, where people are like, in episode 3, scene 2, he don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He got no idea. He lived 80, 90 years since that. He don't know, you know. But anyway, I don't know. Either way, it's that energy. You have an energy around you that's making people think that you're the full package. All right? Wow. It is a brand new BMW, but it's one of them high-end ones. It's not the ones that poor people get so they can have a BMW. No, it's one of the ones that only the rich can afford. I'll tell you what, 8 cups. Yep. 8 cups is your base energy. Your affecting energy is the Magician. Again, it's an energy here of you are getting some realizations. I don't know, it could be Pluto going direct. Could be Mercury going direct. It could be the full moon. It's realizations of you know what's 8 broken cups and what's not. You're moving towards your 9 cups and you're keeping going. All right? You're just, if it's not your 9 cups, it's 8 broken cups. And you know it. All right? You're the shit still. It's nice. All right? All right, let's see what this is here. Let's do the DM. Give me the DM. Why am I doing that? I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. But I guess, all right, remember, we're before the 1010 portal now with all that chaos energy, and I pulled a reading on the chaos energy, so you can go watch it. It's 3 cards and a bottom card. I just did it earlier today. Tell me about the DM, universe. What's going on with the other side of the polarity here? Tell me about the 74 Pinto. Is it up for sale? Their affecting energy is the star. I'm going to try and quote a reading I did recently, but I'm sure I get the reading wrong. It's probably like the Pluto direct reading, or it could be some reading I did recently where I said, here's your second chance. What you going to do with it, motherfucker? Yep, it's here. The energy is around them right now for them to make some changes. It's time. Now, a lot of it has to do with that chaos energy that I pulled on earlier. A great much of it has to do with Venus sitting in Libra and Pluto going direct. Okay. Well, what's their base energy? The star is crossing what? The Magician. Look at that. It's a match in a lot of ways. The Magician is their base energy. It's your affecting energy. It's proof of what I told you. This energy here, here's your second chance, motherfucker. What are you going to do? This energy here thinks that this energy here, it has everything it needs. It's the ideal match. It is. It's a little bit of that Venus in Libra that's looking for harmony. It's looking for a perfect match. And the energy is there. The second chance is there. It is on top of them. Okay. All right. This is good. I like to see this in a twin flame journey. I like to see it just sync up perfectly. It's absolute perfection, actually. We're going to clarify them with the little Light Seer deck. We're going to clarify you with the little animal deck. Let's go. Let's pull on 8 cups for the Divine Feminine. Why is it here? Why is it here? Why? I think this is a before reading. I think the after reading next week is going to read very interesting based on this. This is setting up the pins. We got some pin knocking coming. Maybe some knocking boots after that. I'll tell you what. There's an attraction here that can't be denied. All right, here we go. Come on, let's shuffle the deck. Let's go. Why? Give me the DF. Okay, what's on top? Well, what's on top? I'll show you what's crossing the center card in a minute, which is also red with the Magician. But what's on top? Yeah, the Page of Cups. It's interesting that this is the motion energy, the forward energy after the Eight of Cups, and what I told you about the Eight of Cups. If it's not your Eight of Cups, you just keep moving towards your 9 cups. All right? You also feel a different kind of energy around you. You know you're the shit, or you should by now with all the readings I've been doing on you lately. Other people see you as the shit. Whether it's this DM, I think it's all energies. Okay, you got everything they need for sure, and it's going to be interesting. I say that in a second. The Page of Cups on top of this here again. There's an energy here. It's a twin flame journey reading, so the forward energy is this coming towards you. It is. There's a chance for some boot knocking here, but I feel like if it's not bigger than this page, the DF is going to just say, you know what, back to the oven you go, finish cooking. Now the center card here is crossed by the bottom card, and the bottom card is why I said you yourself have an inner knowing. You should, if you shut your brain down, you'll feel it, that you do have everything, right? You're the full package. And right here is the center card. It's 3 swords, and it's crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I didn't know that 3 swords was there, and that fits perfect, right? There's 3 swords right here. You're rising above some kind of, in this energy, between now and when the 1010 portal happens, because this is the before soulmate journey reading. You're rising above whatever hurt you. In other words, that's why if this person shows up as a page, that may not be enough for you because you've learned your self-worth. And there it is, the Queen of Pentacles crossing that 3 of Swords. You know it was them and not you. Even if you played some role in it, they still ran. They needed to come back and tell you, and they got to open up when they do. They have to be your 9 of Cups. Doesn't matter whether you're theirs or not. And right here, the Queen of Pentacles has everything he or she needs. And I always say that about that card, not waiting for anything. And it's crossing that 3 swords. Once you learn your true self-worth, right, your true value, there's not a lot that, when people do stupid shit, it doesn't hurt you as much, right? You're not hurt if somebody runs from you. You don't want to have to sell yourself, sell somebody on a relationship with you. You don't have to. You're the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles, all right? I do see them coming towards you here, or wanting to, taking steps on their side so they can possibly. What's red with this Page of Cups? The Lovers. What did I just say? Rewind. I said I do see them coming towards you, or taking steps on their side to make that happen. And sure enough, the love geese are in the air. Things are happening in the current energy. As a 3 card I pulled earlier will tell you, that chaos energy. We had a Tower crossed by a 4 of Wands. Yeah, even the bird laughed, and he a Pisces, right? Anyway, if it's not the real deal, the DF is just keeping on walking, keeping on down the road till they find their 9 of Cups. And you're right, this energy is helping you to rise above, to see things with some clarity as to what happened here, so that you're not that upset by it. It's not something, it gets you past the pain a little bit. Okay, well, I see them coming towards you. I see a page showing up under this energy, or this page could indicate they're setting things in motion on their side. The energy is there. They know what they want to do. All right? The Magician tells me it's more of a card of action over here. It's an action energy. It's smoke and mirrors a little bit. A puff of smoke, things happen. For you, the energy is in your affecting energy. That's how people are seeing you. The energy that's around you is that of, wow, this person is the shit. They got everything. They got a sword, a pentacle, a cup, a wand. They got it all. They even got a cheetah. I mean, that's fucking... Imagine you. The image I get in my head is the DF, male or female, walking down the street with a cheetah on a leash. And, you know, just everything is there. I mean, and just, it's a lovely person on top of it. You know, it's just, people can't stop looking. That's the energy. It is what it is. Over here, it's more of a smoke and mirrors. It's somebody here who's been delayed until they get their shit together, but I think shit is getting. Randomly at the bottom of their deck is 8 wands. I do see forward movement here under this, or the beginnings of it. Why is the Magician here? Tell me about the Magician on the DM side. Why is it here? That's my theme song. Okay, I got my shuffle. I don't like silence while I'm shuffling. Now the bottom card you had over here, you had the Queen of Pentacles crossing this center card. Whatever their center card is, it's crossed by the 7 of Pentacles. It shows some growth. I'm not quite sure how to read that energy yet. It's probably talking about the divine timing, and the timing is now because of this star card here, which is a card of divine timing. So the 2 crossing cards on their side are both divine timing energies. All right, what's on top? What's their forward card? Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, 9 of Cups. You're going toward your 9 of Cups. They're going toward their 9 of Cups, which is you. But they showing up as a page, and if it's too small, again, I reiterate. I've been saying this to you and saying it to you. You are their 9 of Cups. You are their wish fulfilled. They've known it for some time. They've just carpet swept it. Felt like they were trapped on their side, or whatever it is in your specific situation. You need to make sure, you, the DF, need the non-runner, okay, because they're not all DFs, but the non-runner side needs to make sure that this is still your 9 cups. So they better come right. I can tell you that right now. Center card, King of Swords. That's my card. It's a card of action. It's my action king in this case. It's someone who, he holds the sword of truth, Archangel Michael's sword of truth. It is divine timing. The energy is a perfect storm here in October. And right now, somebody's making some changes on their side. I see it, because the King of Swords puts a sword in one thing to go toward another thing. And these 2 cards of divine timing tell me that it's now. The energy, all divine timing means is the energy has to be right for something to happen. The energy is right for this to happen. We're getting it backed up. We saw it in a 3 card the other day. The energy is right for this to happen. And somebody is taking some steps on their side to get themselves their 9 of Cups. Now they see you as their 9 of Cups. You keep moving toward yours. Your self-worth is high. You're the shit. You're walking down the street in a hot outfit, maybe see-through leggings, right? No underwear, whatever it is, everyone's looking at you. And because you, not just because you're walking a cheetah on a leash, which in and of itself would be pretty fucking cool, okay? You know, that's worth looking at. You know, I live in Los Angeles. I don't even see that here. So, bookending the 9 of Cups on their side, I haven't looked. I like to be surprised too. It's the 5 of Wands. That doesn't surprise me. That's why they show up as a page. Again, somebody here is on this side. This is minor. First of all, don't go, oh shit, and fall into depression. Why are you falling into depression? You're walking a cheetah down the street. I just described you as something that people can't stop looking at. You know it. If you think you're not in this energy, then stop fucking thinking. All right? It's going to get in your way. Your brain's going to convince you you're not, so you don't get hurt. You're not going to get hurt if you have self-worth. That's what this is saying with the Queen of Pentacles crossing the 3 of Swords. You can't be hurt. Right? You're like the greatest American hero in his super suit. Okay? Bullets bounce off, all kinds of things. You're fine. People with it's very hard to hurt someone with self-worth, because if they always figure in the end anyway, if this person doesn't want me, I love this person, they're great, but if they don't want me, I'm not going to sell myself to them. You know, I'm not going to try to convince somebody. Fuck them. Somebody else will be interested. Yeah, a whole street full of people are interested in the person walking in the hot outfit, walking the goddamn cheetah. Absolutely. This person here knows that. They feel this. This Five of Wands just tells me they feel this strong energy coming out. Look at your cards and look at theirs. Yours ends with the Lovers. Theirs ends with the Five of Wands. The weakest energy I can pull. There's not much stopping them from coming towards you, but there's a lot of worry in it. Somebody's too much in their head. And that brain will try to protect you. Well, don't open up too much, because if you open up too much past a page, you might get hurt. People need to stop worrying about getting hurt. Okay? Tell somebody. It is extremely powerful to tell somebody how you feel, to show somebody how you feel. It's immensely powerful. Love is the most powerful force that affects us. It's a powerful energy. It's what the soul is made of. It is incredibly strong, incredibly empowering. What's not empowering is this shit, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy of them showing up as a page, and you going, this is 8 broken cups still. They aren't done cooking, and I have a cheetah, okay, and they don't. They don't. They have a crow and a bat. Or maybe it's a raven. It's not drawn right to be a raven, but whatever. We'll call it a raven. They have a raven. A raven and a bat ain't nothing compared to a cheetah. Okay? So that's where they're at. They are, under this energy, they're taking steps, is what the King of Swords is telling me. They're taking steps to come towards you. But they're still worried about what you might say or what might happen. Who gives a fuck? I wish they were listening right now. Who gives a fuck? I'll tell you who doesn't give a fuck. The DF. Because with this kind of attracting energy around you, you're just going to attract other things. And that's just going to drive this person even more crazy. However, you're getting a lot of good karma, as the kids like to call it. Okay? You're getting a lot of, I call it feedback energy. You can call it whatever you want. You're getting a lot of all of this energy that's around you that's making you look so hot. Got nothing to do with your pet cheetah. It's got to do with the fact that you're connected to this person and your growth has helped them. You've helped to balance their energy a little bit. The King of Swords is a bit of an equalizer. Okay? Remember the TV show The Equalizer? He would come in and help people that were at a disadvantage, all that kind of, it's like that. You know, your energy, you help this person balance out. All right? Realize that it's cups that'll make them happy, not the pentacles that they've been living for. Let's grab the witches. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell us here. I don't know if it wants to talk about you or them. I have no idea. Let's just pull 3 cards and a crossing card down the middle. All right, let's see. What else you want to tell everybody here? Is there a bridging energy? Is there something you want to talk about? You want to give some feeding tips for the cheetah? What do you want to do? I don't know. I would love to know more about this King of Swords. I don't know if it's going to come up or not, but we'll find out. I can do whatever I want, I guess, but you know, I can pull on it. So let's just see what the universe wants to say first. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. All right, here we go. All right. Well, the crossing card, the affecting energy of whatever it's pulling is an Ace of Cups that's about to explode. Look at it. It's exploding. It's coming out, right? All right. 5 swords. That's interesting. 5 swords. 10 cups. Okay. And what's red with the 5 swords? 2 swords. Yeah, this is this side it wants to talk about. Yeah. Their cup is exploding. Why? It's what I've told you before. The 10 of Cups is this Ace of Cups is crossing the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a whole lot of fairyland. These 10 cups fill this Ace of Cups, okay? It takes these 10 cups to fill this. And what's happening right now, normally it can sit inside the cup just fine in fairyland, fantasyland, spank bank land, whatever. But the problem now is it's overflowing. That's not enough. That's not good enough. And it makes sense. It's really hard to keep somebody in the spank bank, for example, that you can actually bang. Okay, all you got to do is pick up a phone. I mean, I would say that to a friend. I'd be like, all you got to do is pick up a phone and you can actually bang the person. What the fuck are you doing, right? And why are you fucking doing it in my bathroom? Go fucking home, motherfucker. That's the second thing I'd say. But aside from that, it's not enough. Somebody wants to bring fantasy into reality, but they're being forced to. And because of that, they're overthinking it too much, right? They're overthinking it too much. 2 swords is read with 5 swords. That's 7 swords. That's it, these 2 energies together equal that energy of self-sabotage on crack. The 5 of swords alone can be self-sabotage because it's short-sightedness. All right. Somebody here is still a little bit in their ego under the current energies. This is the before reading. We have the after next week. Under the current energies, there's until the 10-10 portal happens, I suspect, and the full moon, which I'm going to pull on tomorrow. And it's going to be epic. Full moon fueled by 10-10 energy and Pluto direct. Up until those energies pass, until we get into Mercury moving into Libra on the 10th, right on top of the 10-10 portal. Somebody here thinks that they can get away with as little as possible in coming towards you. That's why it's a page here again. It's a Page of Cups. All right. Now, I want to take a look here real quick because I can. It's my. I realize I said I wish I could pull on that King of Swords. Well, of course I can. It's my reading. It's my site. What the hell is my fucking channel? Okay, King of Swords. I answer to no one except a Pisces parrot, and right now he's more interested in looking at me and doing nothing. He doesn't seem to care. So let's pull on the King of Swords. Let's see what actions they're taking to do this half-ass approach in the moment. They're still afraid of what might happen here. Maybe there's a conflict between you guys. Maybe for some of you, they're just hanging on to something. Well, I would go toward them and spill my guts and tell them everything as the Knight of Cups. But I tell you what, I'm just going in as a page because they said this. Now, they did that. This energy over here always is a blame shifter, or they play the blame game. One or the other. And that's how they keep their distance. Now, it's getting thin. I won't lie to you. But let's pull on this King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. We're going to just clarify it the way I would clarify a card. Crossing card and 2 cards on top. All right? Let's see. Tell me about the King of Swords. What's going on here? What's this king doing? What's this king doing? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about making some fucking changes. That's what that king is doing. Wheel of Fortune. Everything's turned because of the current energies. And you saw it earlier today in the 3 card I pulled for the chaos energy that's around us. And that reading is timeless, just like this one. That chaos energy is creating it's like the pressure release valve, you know? And it's all designed to set the stage for the calm after the storm, right? That day where the storm passes and it's just scorched earth or barren wasteland, trees down, power lines down, all that, but it's not raining anymore. It's time to pick up the pieces. That's what that 3 card reading was talking about. And it's Wheel of Fortune's talking about the same thing because it's not spinning. It's a 180-degree turn. It stopped. It's like the Wheel of Fortune TV show, game show, where the wheel stops on the $5,000 slot. It's kind of how I'm reading it. What's on top here? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. They're making some changes. This king orders this knight, right? This king, the King of Swords, tells the Knight of Swords what to fucking do. And there's a message coming your way, but there's a message for something else on their side too. This is a mission energy. Right? Why did I say? I don't say anything or joke about anything that's not in the energy. Because that would be a waste of fucking time. And I don't like wasting time. Time is precious. Life is short. That said, this king gives orders to this knight. This is a man or woman on a mission kind of energy here. Sends this knight on a mission. A knight to cut things out over here, deliver a message to this side, and deliver a message to that side. Could be a message they're delivering to themselves, if they're single. Or it could be a message they're delivering to their spouse or whatever, if they're married. Either way, I told you already, long before I did today's Chaos 3 card, it's going to be it's a big breakup time right now. It is. This energy is conducive to breaking up, to couples fighting, all of it, but it's all coming out. I said the high priestess puking in the corner, right? Yeah, she's puking up everything. Things she ate 2-3 days ago. You know? You want to look at, you know, seriously, it's crazy. There's a lot coming up. And that's Pluto direct. That's bringing everything up from the depths, all of it. And when I say all of it, I mean all of it. Everything they pushed back is coming up. Which means if they're in a bad relationship, for example, Okay, just an example. I know not all your people are in a relationship with somebody else, but if they're in a bad relationship, they're bringing up shit that happened years back. I mean, all kinds of stuff. It's not just what happened recently. It's what happened going way back. And on our honeymoon, you looked at that other girl. I know you did, all kinds. I mean, just stuff from that the other person don't even remember. All right. Page, Knight of Swords. Why is it here? The Hangman. Whole new perspective happening here. This is soul driven in a way. This card has a lot of meanings. It depends on the energies that are around it. It can be fence sitting. It can be somebody here who is on a spiritual journey and just sort of getting some enlightenment. Sometimes the universe puts us in the hangman tree, so we have kind of a timeout sort of situation. This is an energy of new perspective because all I'm drawn to is this raven, a properly drawn raven in this case, cutting the ropes to let this down. So somebody who's been not doing anything about their life, about coming toward you, is about to. Under the energy pre-1010 portal, we'll just use that as a marker, okay? Because there's a lot going on around that too, which we'll talk about in the readings I have coming up. But pre-1010 portal, they're still a little short-sighted. Okay, they're still trying to get away with telling you as little as possible to try to get you. But I got a news flash for the 74 Pinto over here. You don't get the girl or guy walking down the street in the hot outfit who's walking a cheetah. Okay? You don't get that by just coming in as little as possible. Small talk. What you think about the weather today, huh? Pretty nice. No, you need to go straight in. Okay? You need to spill your guts. You are the most beautiful person I've ever seen. I'm being crazy here, but would you have dinner with me? Like that. That's not a page, what I just did. That's a knight going after what they want. On pre-1010, they're inclined not to do that. They're inclined to come up with small talk. I think after 1010, that page changes to a knight, is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, last card. Anything else the universe wants to tell you before we go? One card. All right? I'll tell you what. I'd be petting that cheetah. And they would too if they came in as a knight, and you know it, right? You know it. Let's go here. King of Wands just fell on the floor. I'm not gonna. It just ties in with what we've been talking about. That's the Burger King. I'm just going to keep shuffling. It asks the universe, is there anything else you want to tell me besides bringing up the Burger King here? Because that just describes everything I just said. So let's not repeat messages. If there's nothing worthwhile, then I'll just end the reading. I'm not King of Wands. I'm not even going to go there. All right. What's the universe want to tell you? Again, we're just going to end the reading. Pulling from the bottom. It's the Page of Cups again. It's just saying everything I said is valid. Okay? So before the 1010 portal, where we are now in the pre-1010 soulmate journey, they're a page. But they are coming towards you. They are taking steps on their side to make some changes because they know they want the cups. The problem is their approach now. Okay? What they're thinking their approach is. I don't actually think they show up before the 1010 portal. I think it's after we see they show up. Because I think what they realize with the energies that I know about that are in play right now, I think they realize around the 1010 portal and around the full moon in Aries that the page ain't going to cut it. That walking up and asking the hot person walking the cheetah that you really want to have dinner with and maybe bang later, to walking up to them and talking about the weather isn't going to cut it. You need to cut to the chase and tell them how attractive they are and say, hey, lay it out on the table. Go for it. I've been watching you walk for half a mile now, and I'm surprised I can stand up. Let me tell you. Lay it out. Tell someone how you feel. If you're going to say something like what I just said, try to be funny when you say it. Otherwise, it'll come out real goddamn creepy. But either way, it works for me, but I have a way of being funny. I have a way of saying things. For some people, it don't come out right. I've had friends try to pick up people the way I used to back in the day, and they get slapped. So, it's all in the delivery, really. That said, that's your reading. And we will, in a week, on next Wednesday, we'll say, after the 1010 portal, we'll pull another journey and we'll see where we're at. So remember this one. Take a screen grab of this one. All right? It's so that you have it. And I'll review it before I pull the next one so I remember it. I'll take a screen grab too because I'll forget it in 5 seconds. Stay tuned for the full moon in Aries reading tomorrow on Thursday. What is it? Thursday the I don't know, the 6th or some shit. The energy's there. It's all getting fueled, and I'm pulling on it as it's kind of rolling in. I'm catching all the energies as they roll in. They're all going to pile on top of each other around the 10th. All right? I'm going to pull on the 1010 portal on the 9th, on Sunday. All right? And then on the 10th, I'm going to pull on Mercury in Libra. And it's all going to, I'm going to tie it all together. It's all a story that's building here. In the next soulmate journey reading, we're going to see the aftermath of all the storm that's happening right now here at the beginning of October, which is leading us to the end of October when Saturn goes direct. We're not even going to go there just yet. That said, this is your reading. I hope it was helpful. Watch it a few times. There's a lot to know here, okay? Including some care tips on your cheetah. All right? If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.